How American M777 Howitzers could turn the tide of Ukraine war. American M777 Howitzers could prove a major factor in turning the tide against Russian forces in the ongoing invasion of Ukraine thanks to their precision and power. The howitzers are field artillery pieces that Ukrainian forces are already using to shell the Russians and represent an improvement on the equipment that the country's military previously had. The US has begun sending 90 M777 howitzers, while Australia is sending 6 and Canada is providing 4. The M777s are the towed howitzers currently used by the US Army and Marine Corps. They have a maximum range of 15 miles and require a crew of 8 to 10 people. Ilya Ponomarenko, a defense reporter with the Kyiv Independent, tweeted on Tuesday, M777s are already in Donbass, engaging Russian lines, confirmed. The M777 uses 155mm shells, the standard size for NATO countries, according to Popular Mechanics, and this represents an improvement over Ukraine's 122 and 152mm artillery pieces. Ukraine's 23S Akatsia 152mm self-propelled howitzer has a range of just 10.5 miles. The country's artillery pieces are also old and were produced before the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. The M777 howitzers generally fire precision-guided Excalibur rounds that use the global positioning system to home in on targets, and it is expected that Ukraine will have been provided with these rounds. Canada was reportedly providing Excalibur shells, according to an AFP report on April 25. The U.S. Army Acquisition Support Center says the Excalibur provides improved fire support to the maneuver force commander, increases lethality, and reduces collateral damage. The Excalibur projectile uses a jam-resistant internal GPS receiver to update the inertial navigation system, providing precision in-flight guidance and dramatically improving accuracy to less than 2 meters miss distance regardless of range, ASC's website says. The accuracy and range of the M777 howitzers, combined with the improved 155mm rounds, could be of major advantage to Ukrainian forces, who are already reportedly making territorial gains in the area around Kharkiv. The Times of London reported on Monday that Ukrainian forces were already shelling Russian positions with M777s. The newspaper reported that experts believe whichever side can fight with artillery and drones more effectively in Donbass will have the advantage. Donbass is now the main focus of the conflict after Russian forces failed to take the capital of Kyiv during the early stages of the war. Russian President Vladimir Putin made specific reference to the fighting in Donbass during his Victory Day speech on Monday. Ukraine has also received jammers to deal with Russian drones. The drones are used for reconnaissance, and the targets they identify are then hit by artillery. Retired Major General Brian McKiernan, a former commandant of the U.S. Army's Field Artillery School, told Defense One on April 25 that the artillery would be effective against light armored vehicles, support vehicles, and Russian artillery. And I think, would be a significant contributor to blunting a Russian offensive capability, the general said. In a similar vein, a report from the UK's Royal United Services Institute about the first stages of the war published on April 22 quoted a senior advisor to Ukrainian Armed Forces Commander General Valery Zaluzhnyi. That advisor reportedly said that anti-tank missiles slowed the Russians down, but what killed them was our artillery. That was what broke their units. R.G. Pulusin, an author who has written about World War II's Operation Market Garden, called the M777s a game changer in a tweet on Tuesday. senior at the U.S. Department of Defense said during a press briefing on Monday that more than 310 Ukrainian soldiers now have completed M777 training and that 85 of the promised 90 howitzers had so far been delivered. We've also started a 2-week M777 maintainer course, and we expect that the first class will begin training today. That's the plan. So that's a new development, to help them with maintenance on the howitzers, now that they're getting so many in the country, the official went on. On April 29th, a senior official at Defense Department said that they believed the M77S would be very, very effective in helping Ukrainians in the Donbass region. In addition to the M777 howitzers, Ukraine is also set to receive other 155mm artillery pieces, with the Netherlands sending 6 PZ-2000 self-propelled howitzers and France pledging between 10 and 12 Caesar truck-mounted 155s.
Ready, drop. Straight out.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing.